just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? My name is Con Ulrich, and I'll be your steward on this particular flight. When last we saw each other, we had... Actually, let's think about this for a second, because it's been several days. Been about a week and a half now that I think about it, since we saw each other. And what we had going on last time, I think we expanded over here for another gate. We've actually made security actually kind of beefy. Oops. This way. There we go. Made security rather beefy. We have this entire madness going on now. And frankly, we should have more than just 150 transit capacity per hour, but, oh well. What we probably need to do is probably need to have some legit people over here taking care of our environment. Dear God, what is wrong with you guys? Do not use garbage cans. Like, I was really hoping not to have, like, this kind of madness happening here, but, it seems like we're gonna have to do it. Garbage bins. Skadoosh. We're going to put one on the corners of the cafe, even though people are schleps and apparently don't know how to freaking use them in the first place. Thank you for actually cleaning it up. Thank you, Yanitor. Yeah, these things are not full. Come on, use freaking garbage cans. What we're doing today, actually, I think we're going to start expanding a little bit more, kind of give people more areas to kind of sit down, relax a bit, do their business. I have 10 janitors now. We're still making 255k every 24 hours, so I can't be too unhappy about that. I think I've got, I got coffee now in the kitchen. I've got all this kind of good stuff going on. Kiosks down here working rather well, and I think the other thing we want to do today is maybe start working towards a second runway. I'm just guessing, it might be a good idea. That's functional. Now, probably would have been better to have a runway, like, right next to this area over here, but I guess I can't complain too much. Ops. Not kind of ops. All. Runway. There we go. So this is a small one or a medium one? I actually don't know. It's a small one. Taxiway and on both sides. I'm going to run it this over on this way then, and we're going to start throwing down other... Where is it? Zones build. I gotta do it this way? No. Cancel that project. Cancel you as well. Cancel you as well. I'd be very surprised if this actually works, but if it does, that's kind of cool. This is not the most intelligently designed area right now, but that's okay. I really don't know how well this will work. I don't know if you're going to have them back-to-back, or else you're going to have, like, you know, crashes or something. I have no idea. And for that matter, heck, flights coming in, not going to worry about standby gates for the moment. I guess maybe they'll have them just show up randomly? I don't know. But now we have this massive, massive amount of construction to do, and while that's going on, we're probably going to get back down here, start placing some more seats, because these other people are, I'm sure, like, going to be griping about how they can't sit down at all. And 4 at a time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And again, this is for the people over here on this side of the wall who just apparently didn't spend enough to actually get here early to the airport, so that way there's actually no issue with seating. There we go. Plenty of opportunities for you guys to sit down. This is being built, this is getting functional. What I do need to do is add all this garbage. Actually, I should upgrade this first, shouldn't I? Great, so he's already got runway lights. Happy? Worry about that another time. Let's do a one-way ILS. Closer to the runway? Blocked by runway. I don't know. Oh, okay, that's gotta go over here, okay. Fewer weather delays. Dude, I want that immediately. Okay, so there we go. Bam. So we have an ILS on that one now. We're also going to upgrade this one with runway lights. So net operations. Bam. Cool. Which means you can start actually expanding to another gate, and maybe, just maybe, we have no more issues in terms of leaving and coming. mean, it works so far, it looks like. En route, departing, final approaches. Hey, you could actually do that. Okay, cool, I'll take that. Probably could have been slightly more intelligent by shifting this runway over a little bit, but I really don't want to get rid of the runway right now. Unless I actually can keep the runway, and at that point I think I would do it. You know what we're going to do, actually? Since we know that it works with one runway, we're going to go and wait until the last flight's coming for the night. We're going to dismantle this one and shift it over, like, 2. So that way I feel a little bit better about the intelligence of it. I don't have the money for that just yet anyway, so... Cool. Okay, guys, so a couple of things while I'm thinking about it. One is this all done now? A gate, en route, departing, a gate. While I'm thinking about it, is that... Actually, I just launched a Twitch channel. And I'm not suggesting you guys should immediately drop everything and start going over there. But, there is going to be some new emphasis placed on using that. So for some games, maybe for this, I'll stream this for a little bit of time here and there, or I'll do like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. So PUBG, honestly, I'm pretty excited about. It's kind of fun. Okay, come on. This is a bit of a deadlock. That was awkward. Okay, now I can dismantle again? Yes, I can. Alright. Which means I'm going to need to build a taxiway. Actually, cancel that project. I realized I have to put the taxiways first. Here and here. Okay, now dismantle it. Increase priority. Increase priority. Please, hurry, hurry, hurry. This is a madhouse right here. This is like the... it's just a madhouse. Objects. Runway. Small. Just mentally, I like having the break between the two of them because it looks crazy otherwise. Can't sell you? Can't sell you. Demolish, how about that? There we go. And I'll demolish this as well. Probably going to also put this whole like grid system going on down, which means we've just spent an absolute ridiculous amount of money to do this. In fact, we've spent pretty much all of our income for a bit of time here. Don't know why we have only like 2 people doing this. Speed it up, folks. No, what I might end up also doing is I may end up also leave off a couple of episodes here and there, so you can kind of you guys can see like a, hey, look, we are here now, and now after a little bit of time, now we're here. Now we're a little bit of time after here, all this kind of stuff like that. I want to just barrage you with things that are not as pertinent, shall we say. And roads, how much is the taxiway? 16K. Jeez. So expensive, man. Yeah, so we just spent all of our money. But that's okay, because the next day or so, we're going to get a lot more money. I think what I will do is check, do we have any more kind of garbage concerns down here? No. At some point, I'm going to start probably using a different queue for, like, first class, and it's going to really cheese some people off, but, hey, if they pay the extra money, why not, right? Let's take a look at the schedule as well. So we can probably fit some more flights here and there. Definitely at least... Nah, actually it's not wonderful. Might be able to get, like, one more flight in the morning. And for that matter, let's see. Here's somebody else in the morning? No. Sparkjet. What's you? Super 577. Standard, large. Runway length 150. Okay. So we're going to be a bit of a minor thing for the moment. Beechcraft 1900. That. We're a smaller airport for the time being, which is okay. There we go. And that should be enough time. Cool. Look at that. We're right back up to 72,000. And we have all this extra nonsense over here, too. So not too much to worry about now. Hideous traffic setup, but, you know, I'll take it for a moment. I guess what I will do in the meantime is start building up the next gate. So 10 grand or 20 grand. I'm almost tempted to start making us a secondary terminal off this side with another runway. It's going to be a madhouse, but we could probably try it. Security, wait, security right now. When's our most busy time of the day? At 9 a.m., like right around 10 o'clock noon, should be when the buildings people start coming in. And I think for the most part, we actually are really, really solid when it comes to security. It's not, you know, it's not the most intelligent setup perhaps, but, you know, it's pretty darn good. Now, if I get body scanners to work out 100% better, that'd be amazing, but I don't know 100% how to do that very well, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. And I guess another thing I was going to do is, what is retail? There's a couple of kiosks I can do. Coffee, ooh, bar. Maybe we'll put a bar in. And I will. Put the bar down here. People who have been waiting for a long time for their flights, you know, might as well have a little bit of a relaxing opportunity. Do I really want to put it there? Might have to have a whole stocking thing for that too, I don't know. Oh well. I do have electronics vending, which people aren't using, and I have Coke machine and vending, so people aren't really going for it right now, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we will worry about is getting our environment back up a little bit more and start to build back out. I think, yeah, starting that secondary terminal is what we're going to do. So, foundations. This is stupidly expensive. Why is this that expensive? 500. Oh, that's why. Because 500 per square meter. Maybe what we'll do is take out a loan. I don't really like having loans, man. That's the problem. And we'll just open up in drips and drabs. Not a big deal. At least that's the theory. What I could also do is beef up the pricing a little bit more. So we lost 0.2, but big deal. And I'm making another 50k. At some point, we'll start losing interest in airlines, but from right now, we're still pretty high up, no matter what it is. We have all the ones from there. We have... Ooh, I still can afford some more Spark Jets. Pacific Airlines is still pretty fine, and they're really concerned about airport and runway usage prices. Whatever. And right now, my computer's having slight conniptions just because we have a billion things going on in different directions here. Oh well. If I zoom in, we get a little better? No, not quite. That's kind of strange. Alright, whatever. We'll drop down the 4 times speed so that we're not getting herky-jerkiness. No, so, like I was saying before, I am now going to be on Twitch for a little bit here and there. So, PUBG, maybe actually, We Happy Few drops its huge update on the 16th of this week. So August 16th is a big new update there, so I'll try playing for like an hour or so, maybe on a Thursday. Unfortunately, my life on Wednesday is pretty packed. Which means I'll start posting updates here and there on the YouTube channel saying, hey, check me out on the stream. Now, I'm not suggesting you have to come over there and watch me there. I mean, some people don't really like Twitch, and I get it. But, it will get you a sooner look at some of the material that I'm putting up. For things like We Happy Few that we'll be playing through, well, we're going to be focusing a lot more on that area. Because We Happy Few is really hard to kind of use on this area as well, and to kind of like use on YouTube. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll start feeling things out. Now, other than that, I'm newly associated with a different site as well, so if you guys watch my Steel Division stuff, there are people out there who are trying to make it a much more competitive game, which I'm kind of interested in. But at the same time, some really, really interesting areas are starting to come soon for the channel, and I'm kind of excited for it myself. I have to admit, I might be babbling slightly because I'm trying to focus on multiple areas, and multitasking was not always my strong suit as a kid. Can't be outdoors. We're not outdoors. There we go. Okay, cool. Actually, you know what? I can do another security area right here. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. It'll be more expensive, but at the same time, I'll be okay with that. I mean, 300k every day. We'll get a nice beefy amount coming up pretty darn soon. Actually, anybody that I have already, I don't want to have their contracts reneged. So, I can have a Beechcraft there. Is there anybody below like 50%? No. As long as we stay above 50%, I think I'll be okay with that. Wow, this dude's all about the night stuff. Dear God. Airbus 350s. 360 passengers, man, those things are incredible. Be probably a pretty good way for me to start beefing up the amount of money I make. We'll get there. Foundationally speaking, let us... Of course, we can't afford that. Need to wait a couple hours. So check this out in the meantime. That's good. Delivery, storage. What I might do is expand deliveries down. Do that. And then start beefing up storage a bit more. And increase the garbage zone a bit. Because, you know, as the airport gets bigger and bigger, we're going to have tons and tons of garbage. I don't like it, but it's going to happen. I'm wondering if I should put queues over here for the ticketing kiosks. What I will do in the meantime, though, check out the sectors. So, non-secure. That's lefty. Info heat map. Okay, so we got some good info here. Don't have any good info up here. Environment heat map. Apparently the men's room is pretty garbage. Oh, that's why, because someone put a dirty floor. I said dirty floor. Alright, we're not gonna worry about that too much. I wish I could assign janitors to certain different areas, but I don't think that's gonna happen too easily. What I might end up doing is I may end up making another bathroom down here. That might be a good plan. Or in this area. After security, you know, so to speak. Doesn't look like people are too concerned about using the bathrooms out here, so I'm wondering if I can even turn that into another ticketing area. I don't want to assume too quickly, though, so let's not worry about that just yet. And we'll just go with the foundation. So, skadoosh. We'll start building this back out this direction. Cute little purpleness. D-zone. Not what I meant. Planning. Where is it? Planning. There we go. Kind of thought I had all of that. $30K. Probably need to put another baggage carousel in pretty soon as well. If for no other reason... Yeah, actually we're going to have to. Ah, man, I gotta figure that nonsense out again. Okay. Take a look at this for a second. So, underground. Baggage hub large. Specialty? Maybe that over? Baggage hubs are really not my forte. We'll figure that out at another point. Yeah, I gotta get better at that one. Oh well. Continuing the foundation building. So I'm all about building foundations. This 37K right here, which means this area right here is going to start to be massive amounts of, like, oh my god, we can't go through here kind of thing, so we need to zone it. Security. And something is unusable. I don't know where it's unusable, but something is unusable. Wait, one runway must be functional. Oh, secure area. We do real quick. We need a wall. We need a wall. Ah, fence. Wall. There we go. Increase priority immediately. Go. The last thing I need is to have all my flights get canceled. It might happen anyway. Oh god. I wasn't thinking about this. And I also need to make this other area security. Get out of here, you jerks. Oh well, we'll figure this out eventually. Let's see if I can zone the outside area security too. I can. How about that? And I just pissed off a lot of people. Okay, good. I'm secured twice. But I'm still really cheesing off a lot of people. Sorry, babe. Sorry, guys. Hiccups a little bit here and there. But security's just fine, though. So security is actually moving quickly through. Okay, so we got some upset people, but not too bad. And apparently has some issues with garbage bins and things like that. For the moment, I'm not going to be too worried, I guess. There's 1.5 billion people getting out over here, so I'm wondering why that's the case. I guess what I will try doing is I'll start beefing up transportation a little bit more. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I might as well. Every 30 minutes, jeez, okay. Actually, you know what I need to do? Is research to get to bigger buses, I think. Light rail will be even better, though. Let's do that. If nothing else, we can get ourselves a light rail hub on the outside of this particular little airport. Just checking the time on this bad boy, so we're up to about 20 minutes-ish. And I'm thinking that hopefully we're going to get through the light rail hub. I'm going to place that bad boy. It's going to make it easier for us. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to also have road building. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But oops, I can't believe I actually kind of made a lot of people a little bit upset there. That snack kiosk continues making me mad bank. And you know what? I will put a bar in here. Because why not? I'd even put a couple of bars in here. But a small bar. Right there. Earnings per transaction. Okay. $10 per. I'm okay with that. It's going to lose me some money the first day pretty easily, I'm sure. And security. Do I really want to make the other security thing right this second? In fact, you know what this can be? This can be first-class security. Aha! And this will be other first-class security. Or this will be second-class security, basically. I can do that. I'm hoping so, anyway. Nobody should have conniptions about this one. You do need to rezone this area because there's no longer security, technically. There we go. Problem solved, sort of. And I need to demolish this wall. Cool. So we're going to have a little bit of a hiccup here and there, but that's fine. Bag scanner, ID check stand, metal detector thing. Actually, what I should do also, I should get rid of this wall. Which means I can dezone a tiny bit right here. And I think we'll put a queue in for the hoi polloi. Actually, you know what? This will be the first class queue. Bam. And then for everybody else... It'd be like Austin Airport. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Austin Airport. Actually, rather nice. Mr. Awesome is here, actually. Lives down in Austin, so it's pretty darn cool. They have security at both ends of the terminals. If all the gates are way the heck over here. And it's not a huge airport, but at the same time, it's actually rather well run. Way better than mine, I have to admit. Mine's kind of a mess here. But I mean it in all the best ways possible. So ID check stand... here, I'll put another one there, I'll put separate ones for people who are not special. I'm going to assign you to this one. Close. No, actually, you know what we'll do? First class passengers. I have a lot of extra security guards, do I? Yeah, I do, I guess. No, I don't. Why do I have metal detectors that are functional, but nobody's at them? I'm not sure why that's the case. Assign you here. You're specifically coach. Assign you here. And we'll assign you here. Okay. Now, what we will try doing, maybe we'll put some body scanners down here to see, just to see how well this works. Now, I need somebody on that, don't I? Requires worker to operate. Work. Where are you going? Oh dear God. What the heck? Why? Oh, bag scanner? Aha! I need a muscle for bag scanning. Of course, naturally. This is sometimes one of those moments where you're like, hey, look, this makes perfect sense, and other times it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So security down here. I have enough security up there. Bam, there we go. Now, this queue doesn't have to be assigned to anybody else. I need to move those body scanners. That's idiotic. This is really idiotic. I'm not entirely sure why people are coming down to this one first. People are idiots, it looks like. Just morons. And I guess you need a couple more back scanners too, because people just have to be in the wrong direction here. Dismantle you. Dismantle you. This was going to be so beautiful. I was really excited. But no. Now we have a number of bag scanners. Now we have a number of body scanners. We have a number of bag scanners, which we all set now. Now, do I have enough security people for it? And the answer to that question is yes. Surprisingly enough, I do. Might as well bring in one more and plop down another body scanner because I have a billion of them now in stock. Cool. And how about this? Okay, he's making himself back. Okay, that works for me. He's actually really quite good. It's 100 every hour, so he's making his way back there. Making good money. Alright. 270, we're still doing pretty well. What I might do is end up cutting it right about here. This is kind of an all-over-the-place episode, I have to admit, and I'm sorry about that there, folks. Utilities, do I have any other baggage carousel at minimum? This way, and conveyor line. Look at that, we're back to 100K again, so isn't that lovely? This is, without a doubt, the most slapdash construction of an airport I've ever seen in my life, but it'll work for the moment. Actually, I kind of wonder. I wonder if this is empty, the line that is, we'll start pulling from the other side. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I don't even know if that happens or not, but that'd be really kind of cool. Passenger satisfaction. They need the environment more. All right. Comfort. Decor. Replaced indoors. How about decorative plants? This entire area right here is going to be just very floral. I'm going to call this the green room, for obvious reasons. And I guess I have to start putting down more nonsense over here too, don't I? That's indoors only. Okay, cool. Walk where I'm telling you to walk. This will be one of the last things I do in this particular video. Bam. There we go. Ooh, once these all go in, I'll check out what the nice areas look like. We'll go from there. In fact, we'll check it out now. Reports. Environment. Still pretty garbage, but this area is nice and floral. That's pretty nice. This area over here, not so much. Because of garbage, that's why. You know what? I'll even bow to public opinion. I'll just do a little bit more. Fountains in every direction. So, welcome to Oricania, the land of dreams. There we go. Bam. That'll be lovely. Put another one, a couple ones over here. This is announcing you to each part of the airport. Now, people start complaining about the environment now, I might just beat them with a stick. Nice thing is, at least I don't have to worry about paying anything for upkeep on those bad boys. Decor, one more thing I'll do. Outdoors only. Fountain display. You know what? It's time to make security a little happier. And because of that, I will go and put a number of trees down, just to improve their experience here. Wasting a lot of money to do it, but I'll do it. So I can understand, going through security is a stressful experience sometimes. Secure, nice and good. Alright, we're good. People need to appreciate the nice stuff that's going on here, though. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it quits for right now. We've gone through another couple of days here. We haven't really expanded out this direction, but we have a better runway system now. They're both functional. My guess is next time we'll start building out a couple more gates again. And I'll continue putting in more and more taxiways because we're going to have a madhouse otherwise. In fact, I'll start doing that right now. Expensive. Very expensive. Third. And we'll go up there. That'd be great. Alright, but thank you guys so much for tuning on in for this. Like I said, at some point soon, I may just kind of leap ahead like a couple of weeks and just kind of show you where we are. But keep an eye out over onto Twitch. Keep an eye out over onto, you know, a couple different areas. It's going to be a different time for this channel pretty darn soon. But thank you so much for tuning on in. I will see you all soon. This is ConnellWorks signing off. Take it easy, everybody. Have some clear skies out there.